spring, but with all this snow, what will happen when it starts to melt? People in West Seneca are especially worried once again about possible flooding. Lou Ragoose is here with more on how local leaders are trying to find a permanent solution to this problem that's been around for a while, Lou.
That's right, and Elena, after a meeting this with West Seneca officials, the Army Corps of Engineers is ready to get started on a $50,000 study to reduce the risk of ice jam flooding. That now makes spring a very nervous time in some neighborhoods. The Buffalo Creek in West Seneca still looks pretty frozen, but in the next couple of weeks, things will start to change, and people living nearby know it happens fast.
I didn't put my cellar back together from the last flood. I'm waiting till after this thaw.
It was just over 1 year ago that nearly the entire Lexington Green neighborhood was evacuated after ice jams caused water from the Buffalo Creek to rush into their homes. This year, town officials are trying to stay ahead of the thaw to prevent ice jams.
We've got a long-reach excavator in there to break some of the ice up. That'll be in conjunction with the City of Buffalo, so we can work together as a team because they're downstream from us. And then we're also going to take and put relief cuts into the ice, and we're trying to coordinate that.
Residents like Norma Gaz are still waiting for a long-term solution, and the town is getting closer. Last week, $50,000 in federal money was freed up for the Army Corps of Engineers to begin a study. It's the first step in what town officials expect to be a 3 to 5 year process in lowering the flood risk in residential neighborhoods. No matter what they end up building, however, Town Supervisor Sheila Megan says there will always be risk.
No matter what they build, even the project they build at Cazenovia Creek, they reduce the risk of additional flooding to the residents. And that's the end result of any Army Corps project, to reduce the risk. Nothing is permanent.
Town officials are hoping for a slow thaw this spring so they can continue staying ahead of ice jams by breaking up the chunks and sending them downstream. Live in the newsroom, Lou Ragoose, News 4.
Lou, thank you. New at 5:30, Luke Moretti, member